How do plants sense touch? Have you ever wondered how plants can react to touch even though they do not have a brain or nervous system like animals? It turns out that plants have their own unique way of sensing touch. When a plant is touched, the cells at the contact point experience a change in internal pressure. This happens because plant cells have rigid walls that resist deformation. This pressure change sets off a chain reaction of chemical and electrical signals throughout the plant. One of the key players in this process is something called mechanoreceptors. These are specialized sensory structures that can often be found as tiny hairs on the surface of plants. When these hairs are bent or brushed, they create shifts in charged particles inside the cells. This generates electrical signals that can travel through the plant's vascular system, particularly the phloem veins. This allows different parts of the plant to be alerted to the touch. A fascinating example of this is the Venus flytrap. It has sensitive trigger hairs that can detect the slightest brush of prey. When these hairs are activated, they generate electrical impulses that cause the trap to snap shut in a matter of milliseconds. This rapid response showcases how plants can react quickly to their environment. Interestingly, touch sensing is not limited to just the surface of the plant. Recent research has shown that even cells deep within leaves, including those in the veins, can detect pressure and send electrical signals. This suggests that plants have a complex internal communication network that helps them respond to mechanical stimuli. From a quirky science perspective, plants essentially have a kind of touch nervous system made up of pressure changes and electrical signals instead of nerves. Experiments have shown that simply changing the pressure inside a single plant cell can mimic the touch response. This produces calcium waves similar to those triggered by actual physical contact. Climbing plants also use this touch sensitivity in a practical way. Their tendrils are covered with mechanoreceptors that detect nearby supports. When a tendril touches a branch, it triggers the plant to coil around it, helping the plant climb and stabilize itself. In the 20th century, scientists even bred a leafless pea variety that relied on its tendrils for support, although this came with trade-offs in light capture and yield. In summary, plants sense touch through a combination of internal pressure changes, calcium and electrical signaling, and mechanoreceptors like tiny hairs. This sensory system may be slower and less obvious than animal nerves, but it is surprisingly sophisticated. Plants can react to their environment in strange and sometimes rapid ways, showcasing an unexpected side of plant intelligence and bizarre biology.